Alrighty, we're in the garage today. We picked up a new project vehicle. Move some crap out of the way here. This is a 1995 Land Cruiser FZJ80. Right now we've got everything torn apart on it. I did drive this home, but it was a pretty crappy drive, and a heater hose blew out, and the throttle heater hose blew out, and so the engine was a disgusting mess. And the guy that put this in here, he engine swapped it because the other one, he had blown up the old engine. He didn't have any of these bolts tight on the valve cover, so it was leaking oil everywhere. Half of these plug-ins were broken, so I've got new plug-in, a whole new harness coming for this, and this was his solution to keep this sensor on, plugged in. So this has all been cleaned up, and we're gonna start putting this back together here pretty soon. So I've been hoarding some parts over the last week or two. These are the intake manifolds I cleaned up for it. Let's just shove those back there. We have a set of back door speakers, front door speakers, a big old tune-up kit and filter kit. These are not for this, obviously. We have some floor mats made by WeatherTech. Got those because the carpet's disgusting. And these are a set of speaker spacers for the front door. Got those. And then these came with it. Has a set of LX 450 taillights with it. Brand new intake manifold gaskets. We have a LX grill, some fix-a-flat, and then we got a 10-inch touchscreen to replace the factory thing, and we need to clean carpets still. The back seats came out fine. I got new front seats. I actually bought some for a Subaru WRX. Those are going in. And these are coming off because I've got new mirrors coming. And it came with this ARB winch bumper. You might have saw a video where I was screwing around trying to make that straight with my truck. So we got her a little more straight. I'm gonna go to a frame shop and have them kind of pull down on that bumper and get it the rest of the way straight, which I couldn't do without probably killing myself. So today I'm gonna start doing the tune-up parts. Now you might wonder why I bought this one when I already have one. And well, there's one simple reason why. It's that little switch right there. Now this truck did not come with lockers from the factory, but he did add them in. Let's see if I can get a shot underneath. So there you go. It does have the electric actuator on the front and the electric actuator on the rear, and the wiring is actually there, as butchered as it is, like everything else on this truck was. So here is the wiring harness. Why he cut it off like that when he had the actual freaking wiring harness is a mystery that only God knows. So I'll have to fix that one. And then he did put the wiring harness up in the back and plugged it in, so I can do that. And then it's got some kind of worn out, I think these are 285, 65, 16s. Let's see. Oh, 285, 75, 16. We're going to go to some like 35s on this. It's already got an Old Man Emu lift on it and Old Man Emu shocks on it. So that's that. We're going to start turning into it. got that off right now because I have a couple spark plug wire ends like that. This is my new one, but the ends in 3 and 4 broke off in there, so I'm trying to figure out how to get those out of there. Not quite sure if I can just pull those pieces of pipe, whatever, out of there or not. So I'm gonna look that up real quick, see if I can somehow get that out of there, because I can't get it out at all. I tried a bunch of other things. I might just go get a really long pick at the store real quick. And then maybe another great item of interest here is, yeah, he told me he resealed the valve cover. Looks all well and good, doesn't it? Until you get to right about here. Now that's a mystery. What the hell happened to that part? Worthless. Overall though, at least the engine is in really good shape and it looks pretty clean. So at least there's that plus. So I gotta get online, order a valve cover gasket, and go buy a hook, some hooks at the store. So I'll do that now and I'll finish up later. Okay, we are now on day number 2 with our tune-up. We ran into some snags yesterday, which were not very good. I'll show you. All right. So yesterday I was trying to get out the let's see, 4th and 5th spark plug, but the end of the old spark plug wire had broken off down in there, and so I had to dig those out with a pick last night. So that wasn't even done on camera. And then you notice the valve cover's off. Well, that was because I found this crack right here in the valve cover. I'm not sure what that's from. Probably somebody getting mad and hitting it with a hammer, not me. So luckily, I had an extra valve cover I cleaned up and painted this morning. And then over here we got a new valve cover gasket set, and then some hoses and some other stuff. So we are still waiting on the engine wiring harness, but I'm going to put the rest of this together tonight. All right, tonight's work has been completed. We got the cap, the rotor, the plug wires, the valve cover gaskets all installed, ready to go. Got a PVC valve or PCV valve grommet installed, and new PCV valve and valve cover, everything's installed. Plus, we did a little delete back there, and another little delete up over here. So this will be much easier to reinstall. Just got to bypass a few things underneath. So, all right, that was tonight's fun. Don't judge me. I am moist. It is 90 some odd degrees today. And tomorrow, hopefully the engine wiring harness will show up so I can put the rest of the intake manifold back together and the fuel filter and all that stuff that's associated with the injectors, blah, 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 blah stuff. And then I can fix the stupid mess of a wiring harness that's here. We'll have all NOx sensors again, and the plugins for everything will be correct. So that will be next. Getting there finally. After this is wrapped up, I can do this